Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we will know about operators and control structures in Apex. So let's talk about operators first. So Apex supports two types of operators like arithmetic operators. Okay. So where we can use plus, minus, multiplication, division, and percentage. So let's this, take an example of arithmetic operation. So if you write a text, how you will write integer total equal to 5 plus 5. Okay. So arithmetic is supported here. So variable value will be 10. So we are using plus as an arithmetic operator. Okay. You can use minus, multiplication or division or whatever you want. Okay. This type of operations are second operator is assign. Assign. So let's take an example. X equal to x plus 2, x plus 3. Okay. Here we are assigning this value into this x. Okay. Or let's say I say x equal to 3. So I am assigning 3 value into x variable. Okay. That's when we are assigning value. Third is comparison. Okay. For assignment, what type of operator we can use? We can use, I will show you this one. As this example, or I can use like this, x plus equal to x. It's automatically converted into uppercase. So this kind, like this I can use. So which is similar to x equal to x plus or 3. Okay. So similar to x equal to x plus 2. Correct? So we can use, instead of plus we can use minus as well, like this. Minus. So this will be similar to x equal to x minus 2. Okay. Multiplication as well. Multiplication equal, so it will be equal to x equal to x into 2. Same for division and equal. So which is equal to x equal to x divided by 2. Now for comparison. Now take an example of comparison. For comparison you can use double equal or not equal, greater than, less than, greater than equal or less than equal. For example, we will take one example. If a less than b, this kind of operation that we can perform. Okay. So conditional, I will discuss this if statement later. Okay. But using if we can compare two variables, and based on that we can perform any action. So next is logical. So for logical operation we have and. Okay. And so let's say if a greater than b and a less than c. Okay. So here we have comparison as well as logics. So this is called logical operator. Okay. Now next is string concatenation. Concatenation. So here example, as an example we can take this one. We can use hello plus any variable name, let's say emp name. Okay. So this plus is here concatenation, right? It's not arithmetic operator here, it's concatenation. Okay. So if you use this, final output will be, let's say employee name is Sandeep, so output would be hello space Sandeep. Now next operator is ternary. So for ternary we will take an example. String res equal to score greater than 50, then score less than or equal than 12. So if score is, what will be the result? Let's say score is 60, output will be pass, and if equal or less than, it will be fail. Got it? So if we don't use the ternary operator, then we will have if statement. Okay, but we don't need, we can write in a single line using ternary operator. If else also I will let you know in control structure. Next is increment or decrement. Increment or decrement. So here we can use plus plus. Okay. So let's say for example count plus plus. So this will increase the value of the count. Okay. Or let's say count minus minus. It will increase the value of count by 1. Okay. Now take an example of control structure. For control structure I think you already know that there is a structure of the code, but which part you want to execute, so that we can control using control structure. So we have if, else if and else if. If, else if and else if. So if you have already read the Java, you very well know if, else if and else. But if you don't know, I can help you. Okay? So I have an example ready which I can show you. So this is an example of control structure. So I am using if marks greater than 90, then I will print grade A. If marks greater than 70, grade B, I will grade C. So let's put a set so that we can check the output here as well instead of checking debug, which takes a lot of time. So we will save the time here. Okay. So we have 75. So is marks 75 greater than 90? No, this is false. Is 75 greater than equal to? Yes, this is true. Output would be grade B. Let's check this. Okay, output is grade B. Let's say it's just 5. So is it greater than 90? No. Is it greater than 35? No. So what is output? Grade C. Okay. Now let's say mass is greater than 90. Let's say 95. So 95 is greater than 90. Yes. Output would be grade A. Okay. Now take we will equality panel we have understood. Now let's understand switch. So we will understand it with the help of an example. So I have an example ready. So this is the example. Here day equal to Monday. Okay. Switch. So this is the syntax. Switch on and variable name. Okay. Now this variable name will be compared with this. So if it's matching, then output will be printed. Okay. If it's not matching, then output will not be printed. So here we are just matching. We can say equal. Okay. So day is Monday. So it's matching this. So start of the week. So start of the week will be printed. So if it's not matching Monday, then it will go to this line. If it is not matching, then it will go this line. Okay. So, but since it matches start of the flow, so it will not go down. It will just print Monday. Okay. Sorry, start of the week. Start of the week. Okay. Let me just use so that we can check the output fast. Finally, system data file. So it will print start of the week. You see, output is start of the week. Now, if I change to Tuesday, so it doesn't match Monday, it even doesn't match Friday, so it is something else. That's why it will be midweek. You see, midweek. First we take Friday. Friday, so it will print almost weekend. You see, almost. Now let's say in small case, let me check it. Support. So it's case sensitive. So it's lowercase and it's uppercase, so it's not matching. So it's printing midweek. Okay. So this is the syntax for switch. You need to remember. You need to use switch on and then variable name and then when and actual value and you need to print or perform any operation. Similarly for Friday, when the value perform operation. Here we are just printing for testing purpose. Otherwise, you can perform any operation here, like addition of string or inserting data in database or calling some method like this. Similar for the L, when and L. So this is the default. When none of these above value matches, it will be matched and it will be printed. It will be performed. Okay. Now let's jump to the third control structure, that is for loop. So for loop we have example already ready. Let me use aside, put faster print. So using this, we are printing I equal to 0 to I less than 5, I plus 0. So starting with index 0, we are printing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right, up to 4. So what we are printing here, we are printing iteration 0, iteration 1, iteration 2, iteration 3, iteration 4. Okay, so since we are using a set, it will print only iteration 0 and stop, because after a certain no statement can execute. So here we need to use debug. Let me show you that it will print only iteration 0. So we need to use debug to see all the output. Okay, now it will print iteration 0, iteration 2, iteration 0, iteration 1, iteration 3, and iteration 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that is also clear for loop. Now we will jump to one more for, so that is for each. We can say hence for each. So I have example ready for this as well. So we will understand this. So first understand the difference. So here we are taking a list and iterating over this. That I am iterating over all the names, and I am taking a variable here, and I am printing a variable. So here it will be print Anna, Ben, and Sia. Okay, one by one. So here I am not iterating over the based on condition. Here we don't have condition. We are iterating over the list. Okay. So I will execute highlight. So execute highlight will print only the highlight selected code. You see, Anna, Ben, and Sia. Right? If we need to write it like for loop, then what we will need to do? So in that case, I will use a variable like this. For example, counter, let's say, count, let's say start with 0 or 1, whatever. Okay? Integer count. So this will be a very long code, but anyways, let me give you just an example how I will do. I can simply write like this as well. Instead of count, I can just take I. Okay, and in the for loop, I am initializing. You can initialize it outside as well, but I am initializing inside for loop. And since we have 3 entries only, you can initialize one, or we just equal to. For simplification, we are printing 3 entries. Okay. And or what we can do is name dot size, the size of the loop. I should be less than size, and I will start with 0. So index size I can also print. I will print like this. Okay. So this is the way to print using for. But you see, to print using for, we need to get the size of the list, and it takes a lot of time to write the code. Okay. But if we use for each, the code is very simple. We just iterate our names, okay, and take value in a string, iterate over that and take value in a string. if your list is string type. Otherwise, if it is integer, then it should be integer. If it is object, then it should be object, and just print it. It can be wrapper also. The wrapper can be anything. Okay. Now, while loop. Next is while loop. So I have example ready for this. Here we will go inside till condition is true. Here we are starting with count 0 and we are increasing count by 1 and will print till condition is true. So here we will print count is 0. Count is 0. Because count is 0. Yes. So it will print. Now it will increment 1. Now 1 less than 0. Yes, correct. Now count 1 also print. Now it will increment by 2. Then I will check 2 less than 0. Yes. Count is 2. Will print. Now it will increment. Then it's 3. Now count 3. Is 3 less than 3? No. So 3, count 3, no, count 3 will not be printed. So what will print? Count is 0, count is 1 and count is 2. That's it. Okay, count is 0, count is 1 and count is 2. Now next is do while loop. So I have example ready for this as well. So in do while loop, what we will do, we are initializing a variable initially. So here we will enter. In while loop, we will check the condition first, but here we are checking the condition later. We are entering first, but checking condition later. Okay. So here we will print 0, 0, irrespective of condition we will print. Num is 0, yes we will print. Now we will check whether we can reprint. Okay. So 0 increase 1 by 1. Now 1 less than 3, yes, 1 less than 3. Now we go up. Now num is 1. We will print. Now it's 2. Now we will check 2 less than 3, yes. We will again go up and check. Now it's 3. 3. Now 3 less than 3. No, 3 is not less than 3. So we will not print it. Okay, we will not go again. So we will not go on the top to process it again. So it will be num is 0, num is 1, num is 2. Okay. So next is break and continue. So I have example ready for this as well. So in this example, I am iterating over I0 to less than 5. If I is 2, I will continue. Okay, I is 2, that means continue. Now let's say it's 6, let's say 10, I equal to, okay, let's take this one. Now I is equal to 2, continue. That means it will go to the top and will not execute this once I equal to 2. So it will print I equal to 0, yes 0 will print, 1 will also print. Once it is 2, it will skip the iteration and check for I equal to 3. Now print I equal to 3. Now when I equal to 4, we are breaking and we exit the loop and we will not process anything. Okay. We will not process I equal to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We will not process. Okay. We have come out of it. So our output will be 0, 1, 3. Okay. 0, 1 and 3. Okay. 0, 1 and 3. Okay. Now I have few exercises for you. Okay. So you need to do it yourself. So these are few exercises. Please take a note and do it yourself. And please write it in the comment if you have solved all these hands-on exercises, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye.